All right. Yeah, I'm not using the tripod because I want to kind of like wander around the map. This is more of a, to be honest with you, just a video to kind of, I don't know, like to get it back into my head, just to snap back into the proper gameplay of it. I guess, yeah, I've just been shocked at how my mind has been processing. I guess just the accept or trying to the realization anyways that the Central Powers are going to lose this game decisively. I can't see how they're going to you know even make like a marginal like bring it down a peg for the Russians. They're just so far ahead of DMs. Anyways, that being said, um, and then and just be I'm resigned to that fact. That's the way it's going to go. I'm not saying it's a sense of melancholy. I think that's a bit strong of a word. I don't know what word to use, but something a little bit less because it's been lingering with me. Um, just like it's, I know that it wouldn't affect my gameplay, like making decisions for all the sides, knowing full well that okay, it's over with, kind of thing. And I think one thing that kind of snapped me back into looking at it the right way was the fact that actually I'll try to do this maybe less of an angle, but was I guess the big picture, little picture thing when I was way back when I was actually talking with my daughter when I was asking her to decide which way certain reinforcements were going, and we were talking about the rationale and so on and so forth, and she brought up the big picture, little picture thing. Anyways, and I've been running with it, and yet again with the big picture thing, yes, okay, the Central Powers are going to lose, but in the little picture, there's lots of amazing things going on. I was actually talking to Rob about it at work when we went for a walk today, and I was mentioning that in the big picture that the Central Powers are going to lose, and there's basically there's still essentially 2 months left to play in the game. But in the little picture, the Germans are doing really, really well. I mean, like I said, they're way ahead of schedule here in Warsaw. They're finally, doing a really good response against the Russian First Army in East Prussia. They're actually, you know what I mean? They're really pushing here and they're starting to cut off the rail lines and really hamper reinforcements to get to places and so on and so forth. And I know it's taking forever, but I mean, what the heck do you want from them, even with their amazing rail? But within a turn, they're going to be able to start mounting a fairly effective response against the Russian Fourth Army along there. So what I'm saying is, there's a lot of so that's the way I'm doing it. Is when I don't know what happened this afternoon, but I just went, wait a minute, why don't you just look at it as a snapshot rather than the beginning of the game was in August and the end of the game, is at the end of November of turn 7 and so on and so forth. It's like, no, this is a snapshot. In other words, okay, I'm not playing after it and so on and so forth, and I didn't link other scenarios, but this is just a snapshot, and so I'm playing it that way. So that way, as I get towards the end, I'm not thinking, well, now I just got to go mental to do. No. It's in other words, I'm still going to go that way, and it's kind of I don't know, eased my mind, and I'm like, because I don't want that feeling to be lingering of like this sense of resignation. So I'm like, no, I'm just going to look at it as this is just a snapshot of what has been going on, and I'm playing that snapshot out kind of thing, if that makes any sense. So in other words, the characters, all these little troops and the commanders, and like von Salza there for the Russian Fourth Army, and what was it, von Braun? I gotta look them up again in my journal there. And the Second Army, but who the heck is the got it. Okay, hold on, I know I'm gonna go grab my journal, or one of them. This is my third journal. But sorry for the seasickness. But yeah, I want to find out who this guy is. Nikolai Rutsky. But yeah, and he tended to blame his subordinates, but right now he's not blaming too many people because he's doing wonderful. And look at that. He's just been doing amazing holding out against. But here's the kicker, because he doesn't know that. And I'm going to play it as well. Like I said, I know that the Russians are going to start trying to, let's see if I can grab my, forceps. They're not called tweezers, I've been told. um, anyways, they're going to start trying to, start going this way. And The Austrians don't know that. That's why they've been building up along here, because this is where all the attacks have been going on. And of course, if also the poor Austrians also have to deal with the Russian eighth that's just bearing down on them like a maniac. So the Russian Third Army is going to start like wheeling and dealing back over here, and I know that, and it's the Austrians' turn. But of course, I'm not going to go. Well, we're going to start moving stuff over. I mean, that's ridiculous. What would be the point in playing solo then if you're starting to do that crazy nonsense? You're trying to cheat against yourself. Oh my God, that would be like I've got some issues. Well, I've got issues, but that would be a whole other ballpark. Okay, so yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna, and I'm feeling better already, so that's a great thing because, like I said, I didn't want to start getting into this whole, I don't know what I'm gonna call it. Maybe the Ludendorff syndrome, or no, or maybe the Moltke syndrome. No, Ludendorff. Yeah, it'd be the Ludendorff syndrome. I guess he was I heard he was pretty flippant depressing, and yeah, so maybe I'll call it the Ludendorff syndrome of like just crunching the numbers and going, well, that's the end of that. And it's like, holy F, like, Jesus, Murphy, man, calm down. Okay, so that's it. Yeah, I'm feeling better and off to the Austrians, and now I got to figure out what in the living hell to do with the, yeah, seasickness, sorry again. But yeah, the Austrian first there, yeah, I feel sorry for the Austrian fourth, just due to the fact that now they've got to hold the fort kind of thing, or while the Austrian first has to go and try and deal with the Russian fourth, because obviously they can't leave it till the Germans. It'd be like, by the way, we caused a big problem, and can you go deal with it only? It'd be like, So no, I'm not doing that. But and then I guess since it is the Austrians' move, it does look like the Austrian Second Army Commander, what's his name, von Bromley or something like that. Oh darn it, yeah, something like that. But gosh, they had so many crazy little names, man. Well, I guess to them it wasn't, but to me it is. Holy moly! But yeah, I guess it looks like he'll make it to Lemberg, no problemo. I think so. Yeah, he's not in enemy zone of control. So, and I was saying, will he get to go and drink tea or something stronger in Lemberg? And it certainly looks like he will. Crazyville. All right, that's it. And I'm feeling better. And then, like I said, off to Austria.